Hi there, it's Darlene. I hope you're doing well. So first of all, I must warn you that you may not want to listen to this if you're allergic to the F-bomb being dropped a whole lot in a video. I know I don't usually do that, but in this video I'm going to be addressing Philip Johansen and his lawyers directly, and it's just got to be said. So if you're in a public place or you got children around you or you just really don't want to hear that kind of language, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, and absolutely don't have your volume cranked up if there are children, normal people, or anything around you, okay? Because it's going to get a wee bit explicit. So, but thank you. All right, so for anybody that's still around, let's go back through and see, what did Philip actually threaten to do to me? So if you go back to my video, and I'm not going to review the whole thing here, of, him getting all pissed off because he pretended that I had lied about his father, which I did not do, and that's explained in the video, the previous video that said Philip threatens me. It's about 3 or 4 videos ago? Yeah. And then he went on this drunken diatribe on the December 13th live call, which I have dubbed the Drunken Live, where they're all partying in the background and he goes off on me. Let's review exactly what he threatened to do to me and why.
And I can guarantee you, that person is going to feel my wrath.
Pay the price.
And that person is going to pay the price for what that person did. Because the moment you can say whatever the fuck you want about me, but the moment you go after the people I love, I can guarantee you, you are going down. And I can guarantee you, I'm gonna spend all of the fucking resources I got to bring you down. And I hope the person who did that, who said that about my dad, that passed away recently, a 66-year-old, that you're gonna fucking shake your pants if you're watching this, because I'm coming for you. And I'm coming strong, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to bring you down. I can guarantee you that. You crossed the line, okay? You can say whatever the fuck you want about me. You can call me a scammer, you can call me a fucking liar, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. But the moment you go after the people I love, you are going down, okay? You're going down. What a sad person to feel the need to say that says anything about them. Yeah, exactly, but it's sad. But they crossed the goddamn line. Yeah, that person is going down. And I'm gonna spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to fucking sue that person. I don't give a fucking damn, okay? I'm gonna take everything they ever got, so that person is never gonna fucking mention my name ever again. Okay, guys, if you're watching this, smash the like button right now if you enjoy this live here. Smash the like button if you enjoy the live. And Mindy, gonna drink a little whiskey here.
So if a multi-millionaire from abroad is going to sue the pants off me, he's going to be hiring a well-known big litigation law firm in Canada, right? Yeah, one would think. That's not what happened, though. So on December 28th, I get this email from this law firm I've never heard of in my life. Oh, have I mentioned to you guys before that I used to work in law firms in Calgary, Alberta, Canada? Yeah, for years. And then later in my life, I worked for the Department of Justice in the territory of Nunavut. I've worked amongst lawyers, high-powered, very well-known lawyers for years and years and years of my life. Like, this shit does not scare me at all when I hear some civilian like this going off about getting lawyers to do that. Yeah, right. Ah, dear God. So, on December 28th, I get this little email. Let me show you the letter. So before I go on about the guts of the letter here, did he send a well-known litigation law firm at me? No. What are these guys? They're patent and trademark agents. Oh my God! I'm shitting my pants! I'm going down! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Patent lawyers? Trademark lawyers? Seriously, Philip? Yeah, I'm shitting my pants. That's for damn sure. Limp dick. Okay, so they send me a cease and desist. You will notice that nowhere in this does he make one mention of his father or anything. Remember how he kept saying, you can say whatever you want about me. You can call me a scammer. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he doesn't want to mention his father in this. This is all about defamation of his own name, of Philip Johansen. Philip Marius Johansen, whose name I'm not supposed to keep saying. Well, guess what, Mr. Johansen? Yeah, none of this is about his dad. No, no, no. No, no, no. It's all about him. Him. Philip. And this is coming from some dinky-ass little law firm in Vancouver. That does a lot of business in Hong Kong. They're trademark lawyers. Like, what the hell? Okie dokie. We are counsel for Philip Johansen. On behalf of Mr. Johansen, we demand that you immediately cease and desist defaming Mr. Johansen, including by not limited to, what they mean is but not limited to. I've written enough of these letters. I just screwed up the friggin' typing here, useless secretary. But not limited to removing all content identified in Appendix A to this letter. That would be every YouTube and TikTok video that I've ever done about Philip, Seven-Figure Accelerator, High Achiever Society, whatever, anything to do with Philip. Every single last little one of them. I didn't realize I'd done so many. There's quite a few pages of those. Anyways, platform and your TikTok channel. This content is defamatory and undoubtedly lowers Mr. Johansen's reputation in the eyes of a reasonable person. Well, I should friggin' well hope it did. That's the whole point, isn't it? Jesus. It's not defamatory, though, by the way, if it's true. It is supposed to lower Mr. Johansen's reputation in the eyes of a reasonable person by calling him out and calling him a scammer, which he just said I could do in that video. Remember seeing that, folks? Won't that play out well in court? Your statements regarding Mr. Johansen include the following. Mr. Johansen's last call was the drunken one, and that he berated everybody because they hadn't come crawling to give him $2,500 per year. Well, you just saw him drinking, and that is the drunken video that I'm referring to. And in the title of that video, I did call it the drunken live. So yeah. But he did do that, and I have proof. Mr. Johansen swung from being a petulant child to a disappointed father to a mean drunk, to be honest. Well, you just saw quite a lot of that in those little clips. He totally reminded me of an abusive partner that is constantly gaslighting their spouse. Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an opinion. And I'm allowed to have an opinion and to speak it on YouTube. Like, duh. That's what YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and blah, blah, blah is all about. How there is a direct correlation between what draws people into cults and what draws people into Seven-Figure Accelerator, Mr. Johansen's business. Yeah, because he's a charismatic leader, and I've had his little disciples come after me. So yeah, I stand behind that one for sure, and I have proof. Further, the titles of the vast majority of your content identified in Appendix A uses the phrase scam alert in conjunction with Mr. Johansen and or his business. Whoa, wait a minute. They said the vast majority. Whoa, that means I must have missed some, because they should all say scam alert. I'm every single one of them, because that's the tagline. That's my tagline. I mean, that should be on every single one of them, but when a law firm says the vast majority, that means I must have missed one. Oh, shit, that means I have to go back through them and figure out which one I missed. Make sure it's in there. Crap. A reasonable number of public would conclude on the basis of this that Mr. Johansen is, among other things, a scam, a fraudster, a cheat, or a hoax. This constitutes defamation. No, it doesn't constitute defamation if I have proof of every little bit of that. Oh, and guess what, Philip? You just said that I could say that in your video that I have a copy of. On behalf of our client, we demand that you do the following. 1. Immediately cease and desist posting additional defamatory content relating to your to our client, including but not limited to YouTube and TikTok. 2. Immediately remove all content identified in Appendix A to this letter and by no later than January 11th, 2024. And 3. Provide our office with written confirmation of your compliance with the above by no later than January 11th, 2024. Should you fail to comply with the above demands, or should new defamatory content come to the attention of our client, we have instructions to commence legal proceedings against you for relief without further notice to you, which may include, but is not limited to, injunctive relief, damages, and costs. Boom. My answer to you, Philip, is...
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Here's the thing, Philip, and you'd better get used to it sooner rather than later.
You have no power over me. You have no power over me.
That's just it, Philip. You have no power over me. Because I've never said anything that is lying. I've never lied about you, ever. I've only spoken the truth, and I have evidence for everything I've said, and I've shown everybody my evidence. And I am very, very eager to have my evidence come out in a court of law, so to bring light upon what you are doing. And if I can only do that in Canada, by damn, I will do it. I can't hire lawyers to come after you, but if you're going to provide me with a podium, by God, I'm going to take it. Bring it the fuck on, you asshole. I welcome it.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
So, let's have a look at what they're asking here and what I've done. Because as you saw, this came in December 28th, and I'm so sorry, folks. I couldn't tell you about this before now because I was actually doing things in the background here. First of all, immediately cease and desist posting additional defamatory content relating to our client, including but not limited to YouTube and TikTok. Starting December 28th. Well, how'd that go for them? Well, here's my channel. And since December 28th, I have posted, well, everything, those top 3 ones I've definitely done on Philip. And then the other ones are beforehand. And oh, the ones with the red lettering, those don't count. Those are me covering, well, actually, Jono Armstrong. Jono Armstrong is Philip and Dan's mentor. He's the one that sold Ministry of Freedom 3 years ago, and both of them were in it. And he taught everybody his gray hat / black hat methods of scamming the public. I was there. I took it. I took the course. I did not move forward with following his path, okay? These guys did. And you know what I'm covering Jono Armstrong? You know what he's doing now, right now? A Forex scam. Him and the third of the 3 amigos here, Dan, Philip, and Jonas Lindgren. And Dan Can even had a marketing email out for the Aurora bot. Oh yeah, even Dan was trying to sell it for them. These guys are still in bed together. All of them are. Dan and Philip try to pretend they don't know Jono Armstrong because he's coming under a lot of fire lately. But they are peas in a pod, and that's the guy that they learned from. So anyways, did I cease and desist, after I got that letter? Oh, hell no, I didn't. And I put the pedal to the metal over on TikTok too, and I punched out a bunch of shorts that were, again, the Aurora one, that's Jono Armstrong. But the other ones are me reading out negative TikTok reviews about High Achiever Society, 7-Figure Accelerator, and Philip Johansen. As well as the drunken Philip Johansen threatens me, and the High Achiever Society was born that I just put out the other night. So yeah, I've been quite prolific over the last little bit here. Immediately remove all content identified in Appendix A. I haven't taken anything down, and nor am I going to. Provide our office with written confirmation of your compliance. Fuck you. No, I'm not going to.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
So, should you fail to comply with the above demands, or should new defamatory content come to the attention of our client? Okay, you can bet that Philip has seen the defamatory content that I have been posting, okay? And I did that on purpose to just see, did anything happen? Did I hear back from these assholes? No, I did not. I kept on posting, and I didn't hear one little peep. And Philip knew I was posting. He watches me, because I've seen him correct himself now in some of his lives. It's like, this is 90% done for you. Well, for one funnel anyways. So I know he's been watching. See, he knows I'm still putting out content about him. And has anything happened to me? Nope. What an impotent little twit. So I finally got around to doing a letter. And I decided to use ChatGPT. Let me show you how I did it. Here's a little lesson actually in prompt engineering should you need it. So here's what I typed out, and then I copied and pasted it into ChatGPT. Now, I've done plenty of these letters myself, but it's like, hey, let's see what I can do with AI help. This is going to be fun. It was fun, actually. So I said to ChatGPT, I have received the following cease and desist letter from a law firm, which reads in part, blah, 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 blah. The next 3 paragraphs I've already read out to you. First, please make any suggestions as to points that I might make. Well, ChatGPT ignored that line, but anyways. Second, please craft an appropriately worded reply that includes these points. None of it's defamatory because it is true. I have video proof of every statement I make in any of my videos. I will never cease or desist. I eagerly look forward to proving each and every one of my statements with video evidence in a court of law to bring as much public attention to this scammer as possible. Bring it on, pound sand. So after a bit of going back and forth with ChatGPT, we came up with the following, which I sent on January the 12th, a day after their deadline. I acknowledge receipt of your cease and desist letter dated December 28, 2023. After careful consideration, I would like to address the points raised therein. Firstly, I assert that the content under discussion is not defamatory. Rather, it is founded on factual information crucial to the public interest. I firmly believe in the importance of freedom of speech and the public's right to be informed about matters of concern. Secondly, I want to make it clear that I am prepared to cooperate fully within legal boundaries. I possess video evidence substantiating each statement made in my videos and am willing to provide this evidence as required by the court. This not only reflects my commitment to a fair legal process, but also underscores my determination to bring significant public attention to the activities of Mr. Johansen. Yes. Unfortunately, I cannot comply with the demand to cease and desist, as my objective is to share accurate information in the public interest and prevent harm. I am resolute in my dedication to this cause. I eagerly anticipate the opportunity to present my evidence in a court of law. This not only underscores my commitment to transparency, but also aligns with the principles of justice. The evidence I possess aims to contribute to a fair and informed legal process and to shine the light of truth on Mr. Johansen's activities in our country. In conclusion, I remain dedicated to the pursuit of truth and transparency throughout this process, as it serves not only the principles of our legal system, but also the paramount public interest. Don't know if I like that. A fair and transparent legal proceeding will enable a comprehensive examination of the evidence at hand. Please ensure that any court proceedings are equipped for remote participation, as I'm disabled and I'm unable to leave my home. So there we go. On the 12th, I sent that. That was 2 days ago. I haven't heard back yet, but I'm not expecting I'm going to hear back about anything, because this is a bully I'm dealing with. He thinks, and you know what? A lot of people saw that video. I've been hearing about it in weird little ways, different ways and shapes and forms. People who didn't know that it was me were like, wow, did you hear him threaten that guy on YouTube? I wouldn't want to be him, blah, blah, blah. So that's how he intimidated his entire crew, was by putting on that show. But then, of course, then his little disciples that did know that it was me, they also came at me in my comments on Reddit and in various different places, because I'm all over the place, right? I'm posting this stuff on, it's not just, I am a really good affiliate marketer, and I know how to get the word out, and I've been working for years in building up a presence on social media across everywhere. I've been posting on Quora, Reddit, everywhere. Okay, Pinterest. You don't get much activity on Pinterest. Oh, LinkedIn, Twitter. Yeah, like everywhere. Reddit's been getting an amazing amount of attention. I love it. So, Philip, perhaps you will understand my words said to you from your favorite actor, as though they were said from me, myself.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you, asshole.